We'll be doing St. Hurly Burly by David Rain. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I mean, if we don't talk these things out, we're just going to end up with all this, unspoken shit following us around. You want to go out and eat? Let's go out. What are you hungry for? How about Chinese?
Sure.
We can go to Mr. Chow's, treat ourselves right.
That's great. I love the seaweed.
I mean, do you want Chinese?
I love Mr. Chow's.
We could go to someplace different. How about Ma Maison?
Sure.
You like that better than Mr. Chow's?
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, which one should I call then?
Surprise me.
I don't want to surprise you. I want to, do whatever you really want.
Just pick one. Call one. Either.
I mean, why should I have to guess? I don't want to guess. Just tell me. I mean, what if I pick the wrong one?
Honestly, Eddie, you can't pick the wrong one. I like them both the same. I like them both exactly the same.
Exactly?
Yeah. I like them both.
I mean, how can you possibly think you like them both the same? One is French and the other's Chinese. They're different. They're as different as... I mean, what is the world? One big blur to you out there in which everything that bears some resemblance to something else is just automatically put at the same level in your hierarchy? For Christ's sake, darling, the only thing that they have in common is that they're both restaurants.
Are you aware that you're yelling?
My voice is raised for emphasis, which is a perfectly legitimate use of volume, particularly when in addition to having to break these goddamn cloud jobs in which everything is just this blur totally devoid of the most rudimentary sort of distinction.
Just call the restaurant, why don't you?
Why are you doing this?
I'm hungry. I'm just trying to get something to eat before I faint.
Fuck you are. You're up to something.
You're telling me if I'm hungry or not? I'm hungry.
Bullshit.
Paranoia, Eddie. Para-fucking-noia. Be alert. Your tendencies are coming out all over the place.
I'm fine.
I mean, to stand there screeching at me about what am I up to is paranoid.
Not if you're up to something, it's not.
Take my word for it. I'm not. You're acting a little nuts.
Oh, I'm supposed to trust your judgment of my mental stability. I'm supposed to trust your evaluation of the nuances of my sanity. You can't even tell the difference between a French and a Chinese restaurant.
I like them both.
But they're different. One is French and the other's Chinese. They're totally fucking different.
Not my inner emotional subjective experience of them.
The taste, the waiters, the decor, the accents, the fucking accents. Little phrases the waiters say.
Use another word.
And they yell at each other in these whole totally different languages. Does none of that make an impression on you?
It impresses me that I like them both.
Well, your inner emotional objective experience must be this epic fucking fog. I mean, what do you want? Some sort of dualistic trip in which everything is just this blur totally devoid of the most rudimentary sort of distinction?
Just shut up, Eddie.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Two guys, Eddie. I happen to mention two guys.
I just want to know if this is a pattern. Chinese restaurants, you can't tell the difference between people.
Eddie.
What?
Eddie.
What?
This is depressing. This is really awful. I like you. I really do.
But, I mean,
What?
well, don't feel too bad, okay?
I do. I feel bad. I feel bad.
But, I mean, we have to talk about these things, right?
No.
Sure, I mean, sometimes what is it? It's stuff, other stuff. It's stuff, other stuff. You're doing one thing, you think it's something else. Not even where I see you. I'm not there.
But I don't care, Eddie. I don't care.
Oh, so it doesn't matter? What do you mean?
It doesn't. I can't stand this God extending insanity anymore, Eddie. I can't have specific about my feelings. I can't.
What?
Will you get off the phone?
Hold the fuck on. Wait there. There.